Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Tuesday, the 30th of January, 2024. I hope you are keeping well. I hope it's going to be a fine day where you are not too cold if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, not too scorching if you're in Australia, somewhere balanced. It's pretty nice. The weather's been pretty good here in Thailand in recent days. Although the pollution is quite astonishingly bad. You can see or rather you can't see anything at some points. When yesterday I was out in a tower block building looking out of the window, and I looked at the sky and I thought, oh dear, it almost looks like nighttime. The pollution is so gross. Anyway, there's an article in today's Guardian from Vivek Murthy, the Surgeon General of the US, describing loneliness as an epidemic, and a serious epidemic on par with possibly tobacco or obesity. It's obviously a very serious thing. I guess it is a serious issue. And I think it might be part of the cause of the political problems as well. I have this feeling people have become very isolated. I don't know what it means to feel lonely. I have never had this feeling in my life. I actually like to be alone. I have always enjoyed being alone since I was a kid. That doesn't mean I am constantly alone. I think in life you have to try various things, relationships and living with people and etc. etc. You need to try all these things until you finally, if you live to be an old age, you can work out what's best for you. I actually enjoy being alone, and I don't get lonely ever. I should say, up until this point in my life, I've never felt loneliness. I just don't really know what it feels like. And I just don't think I'm capable of it. But clearly many people are, and it's definitely a serious problem. Mental health problem is a serious thing, always. I wonder if this is part of the problem of society at the moment, is this isolation which allows people to use, or leads people to use the internet. Of course, during COVID, so many people were locked down by themselves or in very small units that they became kind of singular people. I don't mean single, I mean singular. Singular is maybe not the right adjective to describe it, but I mean people who are invested in themselves only and thinking to themselves only without taking influence from enough people around them, local people who can help them, society around them, and everything leads to the internet. And of course, the unfortunate thing about the internet is that when you click on something on YouTube or Facebook or social media or something like that, it tends to lead to this information bubble where you get sucked into like-minded individuals only and not exposed to the wider world. And this is an unfortunate thing, and I think that's what leads to a lot of extremism and just the current insanity that we seem to have in politics. Anyway, let's get on with... I just heard my cat meowing. He's had breakfast though, so he's okay. I haven't had breakfast, but that's okay. It's very early. I've got time for breakfast before I start work today. Now I'm going to start with the 8s here. This is the Guardian's medium level Sudoku puzzle as supplied for a Tuesday. Generally Tuesday, I will say, most Tuesdays it tends to be a pretty easy puzzle. We'll see whether today's turns out to be easy or not. We have 3s blocking down here like this. That will give me a 3 there. What else do we have? 3 going up here and across there. So that'll give me a 3 there. And I do believe we've got 3 blocking this square, this square, this square, this square, and this square. So in this middle column, there's our 3. I think I'm going to go through the digits. to spot the easy numbers, and I'm sure there should be some around. Like the 5 going down here and across here, which will put 5 into one of those 2 squares, so blocking across here and across here. So there's our 5. And then we'll take the 5 to the top. Oops-a-daisy, like so, and that will give me a 5 there. 5 across here, and up there means that's a 5. No, don't think I can take them any further. Okay. Oh, excuse me. My eyes are askew with 8 blocking this square, 8 blocking this square in this column. That has to be an 8. That's what I was kind of going to do in a different way, but anyway. I was going through the digits. I'm not sure where I got to. I think maybe 6. Okay, 9 down here, 9 across there. There's our 9. Okay, so our 6 blocking down here puts the 6 into one of these squares. 6 blocking across here will give us the 6 there. And that means this has to be a 1 up here. So 1 in one of these squares blocking across, and 1 across there, and 1 down there. I wasn't looking at the 1s there, that's why there was a long pause. And of course 1 across here puts 1 into one of these squares, so that can't be 1, that's our 1. This then will be our 4. Haven't got any finished digits yet. Oh, there's another 1 to get up here. No, yes. 1 across here and 1 up there. There we go. Excuse me. I'm not exactly rushing through this. I've got plenty of time before I have to start work, so I'm kind of taking my time this morning. Not in a hurry. A leisurely game of Sudoku is quite nice, because most of the time I'm under time pressure to finish before I get back to work or something, but not really today. Okay, so the 8 up here puts 8 into one of these two squares, blocking down, and the 8 across here. And there's an 8. Okay, so the 4 and 8 block up here, so that means these two squares are 4 and 8. Okay, and that means that these have to be 3 and 9. So 3 blocking down here, 3 blocking up here, 3 across here, and 3 across there will give us 3 in that square there. Two blocking up here and 2 down here will give us 2 there. Seven blocks this square here. We need a 7 in this column, so it goes there, and we finish this column with a 4, I think it is. Yep. And we need a 4 at the end of this row here. And we have 4 blocking up here and across here, so there's our 4. And 4 going up to the top puts the 4 there. And I know we've got a pair of 3 and 4 over here. We've got 3 and 4 blocking across there, 3 and 4 up there, so that's a pair of 3 and 4. Not sure if we need it, but it is anyway. So what's left for these squares here? 3, 4, so we're looking for 2, 9 in these squares, so 2 blocking here. That will be the 2, and this will be the 9. Missing numbers here, 1, 2, 7. We've got 1 and 2 together. That then will be our 7. So 7 blocking down here, 7 across here means that's our 7. Still haven't got any completed digits yet. How about that? That's quite slow for a Tuesday. Normally it only takes a couple of minutes to finish at least one number off. 2 blocking across here will give us the 2 here. Four up here and 4 across there. Gives us 4 here, 4 across here, and 4 up there. Finally, we get our first digit. 4 is done. Missing number here now is 3. 3 across this way and that way gives us a 3 there. That's also the last digit, 3, to be placed. 9 blocks up here, so that will be our 9. And this will be 8. Let's finish the block. One more number to place here. Are you no, you're not a 5, are you? What are you? I think you're a 9. I've just realised my voice is turned into a low volume again. Not sure why, but anyway, I'll try to speak up a little bit. There we go. 9's blocking likewise. 9 up here gives me a 9 in this square here. That's the last 9. The missing digit here is 7. 7 blocking down here and 7 across here means that's a 7. 7 going up, 7 going down. And there's our 7, final 7. The missing numbers over here are 5 and 6. So this must be our 2. And down here, this will be our 6, I believe. And here we still need a 2. So 2 blocking across here gives us the 2 there. This is a 1. 1 across here, 1 up there. There's our 1. Oh no, finish the 1s. Don't do any more. Going overboard. 1 number left over here. I think that's a 5, isn't it? And then we've got 5 blocking across here. So there's our 5, and this will be a 6. And 6 blocks down here, there's our 6, and we still need a 6 in that block there. What's left? 6 blocking over here. There we go. And this looks like an 8. Have we? No, we haven't finished. Oh, there's an empty square down here. Let's fill it with a 5. Okay, that's our medium level puzzle for Tuesday. Don't be lonely if you feel actually, like by running these things daily and by you not seeing me but only hearing my voice, I hope that people that do feel some loneliness might get a little solace from just hearing the same voice every day, like a familiar, solid voice. Don't try not to feel lonely. Try to ask for help from people around you. There are always people around you who are willing to help, but you may not be willing to ask for it. Just try it. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.